have the honor of introducing the owner of Luna Pizza, Al Lala. Al, how you doing?
Good, good. How you doing?
Good. So, this is quite a place you've got here.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
I like it. Now, didn't you tell me that you just expanded last year?
Yes, but a year ago, I expanded, but almost another 1,200 square feet. So we made it really, I think nice and comfortable in here.
And it's a great place. It's a great place.
Thank you very much.
So,
thank you.
Before we get more into Luna, tell us the story of Al. You're not an Arizona native, right?
No, I'm not. I started in New York in 1979, and for about 2 years in New York. Then I moved to Texas, and I started again a business in Texas for about 20 years.
What part of Texas?
Houston, Texas.
Houston. What part of Houston?
Right in Spring, Texas.
Okay. I used to live off the Katy Freeway.
Oh,
on Antoine, off of I-10.
I had a shop on the Greenspoint Mall.
Oh, okay. I know where that is.
That's where the first one when I started.
Yeah. Because I grew up in San Antonio.
Oh,
so,
that's a nice place.
Yeah, it is. It is. And of course, back in those days, we would go out drinking and partying, and we'd party all the way to Houston and back. It was only 4 hours round trip.
Well, that's what it is. That's the town is for drinking and having party.
Houston's like that.
Yeah.
So, what took you from New York to Texas?
Well, I came here and I went to Texas on vacation, and I liked it. Then I opened a business there, and same thing happened to here.
Great. So you came out to Phoenix on vacation?
And vacation.
What time of year?
It was 1979. And then I came back again in 99. That's when I got the lease on 27th Avenue and 101 by Deer Valley.
Yeah.
So I opened the first one, and then after that I opened another one, 59 in Beardsley, and this is my third location.
Okay, so it's been Luna Pizza every time, though?
Every time, yes.
Okay.
Both of them failed. It's the management was not, because I sold it.
Oh no, so they failed after you sold it?
After I sold them, yes.
Right. Because, well, you got to know what you're doing with stuff like this, don't you?
Well, you got to have a good product, and you have to have a good service.
And I won't be having a pizza until after the show, but I've seen your pizzas as they come out, and they look pretty darn good.
Well, everything is made fresh by the scratch.
Okay. And what else do you do?
We do all kind of stuff. We do sandwiches, we do wings, we do pasta, plates, spaghetti, ravioli, manigot, stuffed shell.
And see, that's a New York word right there. Most of you folks think it's manicotti. It's not manicotti. It's manigot.
Yes,
you know?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
My late wife was 100% Italian from New Jersey.
Oh.
So we didn't eat mustacholi, we ate pencil points.
That's what it was.
So there's a lot of phrases from back there that you say them out here and people just look at you with kind of glazed eyes because they have no idea what you're saying.
Well, they didn't have anything here.
Yeah.
Years ago, they didn't have anything, nothing but was just the big chain stores. It was nothing fresh made, all pre-made.
And you know, all of pizza from different parts of the country is always different. I mean, New York pizza is New York pizza. It's thin enough you can fold it in half and
yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's depends how you make it, and you got to use a fresh dough.
Yeah.
You have to use good product in order for pizza to taste good. And key of it is brick oven pizza. You have to have ovens that with a brick in order to have it really crispy and crunchy side.
Yeah.
So,
and see, that's what a lot of people don't understand about cooking in general, but especially with Italian cooking. A lot of it is just alchemy. It's the way you do it as much as it is the recipe, right?
That's what it is. That's what it is. The recipe, you can have all kind of recipe on it. It really is not. It's not taco that you put that hot chili on it. Pizza, it's completely different.
Well, pizza
It's-
is a meal in itself.
It's meal themselves, and then you have to have a really fresh product.
I mean, you got your vegetables with the tomatoes, or
Fresh.
I guess fruit. Okay.
Yes.
You got your dairy with the cheese.
Yes.
You know, you've got your bread with the
Yes.
dough, and then if you have sausage or pepperoni or something like that on it, then you've got your meat. So basically, it's 4 food groups in one. And there are not many other meals where you can have the 4 food groups all in one. The only thing it's missing is ice cream. I haven't found anybody that does ice cream pizza yet.
Well, no, not yet. You can't have it. It's too hot here to have ice cream pizza.
Yeah. Well, there's that, and plus, I still can't figure out how anybody ever did fried ice cream. That still kind of freaks me out a little bit. So, what was it that got you into pizza in the first place? Is it a family thing? I mean, is it a tradition?
No. When I came here in the United States, I didn't know anything better. It was just working in a restaurant, and that's what I got.
Okay.
I
You
was-
just said when you got here to the United
In
States.
the United States, yes.
And where did you come
I
from?
came from Albania.
Albania.
Yes.
Okay.
And it was that's the only job you could get here. So I
Well,
started
in New
and
York, I can understand
yeah.
that. Yeah.
So I liked it, so I started from there. 2 years later, I opened my own.
All right. So, I'm not as familiar with Albania as I am from Italy. I was expecting you to say some part of Italy, and I was going to say, well, I know about that because, but I'm not that familiar with Albania.
No, I'm not gonna lie and not tell the truth. I'm from Italy, but I make a good food. I give a good service, good product. So it really doesn't matter where you're from, as long
Well-
as you make a good food.
You might not have noticed it, Al, but I'm not from Mexico. And yet I make some very, very, very good enchiladas. So where you're from doesn't have to govern the kind of food that you make and how good it is.
That's
So-
right. I work with that's what I learned. I work with the Italians, so
Yeah.
that's what I got the recipe, and that's how I learned how to make. So
So, well, like I said, it looks pretty good, and everything I've seen here looks great. And now is that New York cheesecake up there?
yes, it is.
It is.
Yes,
It's
it
nice,
is.
smooth New York cheesecake.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. See, that's the difference. New Jersey Italian cheesecake is kind of crumbly.
Right.
They've got a different recipe,
Right.
and because of that different recipe, it's got a different texture to it.
Right.
I like it as well, but I've always been kind of very fond of New York cheesecake. New York cheesecake. Because it's very good.
Yeah.
So, do you have any kind of specials that you run normally, or anything you want to offer people in connection with the show?
Well, yes. Whoever listens to this show, they're entitled to get 20% off.
20% off. And does that also count for the people who see it on video?
Yes.
Terrific. Because we're going to have you on 5 different video channels, of course. Now, and also on the social platforms, on 5 different social platforms promoting the video channels. Now, you're on social media, are you not?
Yes.
Okay. What platforms are you on? You're
We are on Facebook. Yes.
Okay. Are you on LinkedIn?
Yes.
Okay. Twitter?
Yes.
Okay. Google Plus?
Yes.
Instagram?
Yes.
Perfect. So we'll be getting you tagged all over the place on that. And what's your website?
Luna Pizza 55 at yahoo.com.
LunaPizza55@yahoo.com. That's your email.
Yes, but
Okay.
that's on Facebook too, same one.
Right. And but do you have a website? LunaPizza.com.
LunaPizza.com.
LunaPizza.com. And are you on Yelp?
No, we're not on.
Okay, not on Yelp. But yes, Facebook, yes, LinkedIn, yes, Twitter, yes, Google Plus, and yes, Instagram. And your phone number, Al?
Our phone number is 623-934-2122.
623-934-2122.
Yes.
I actually got that right the first time. Make a note of that, folks. I got that right the first time. And so 20% off if they mention hearing the show, if they mention hearing the podcast too, I assume.
Yes.
As well as if they see it on one of the video channels, because
Yes.
it'll be on 5 of them, and as well as on the social platforms, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Google Plus, and Instagram.
Yes.
And again, it's 623
934.
934-2122.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Great. It's good to get it right once in a while, folks. We had a bit of a challenge getting online today. Apparently, God took away the power for a little bit. But we're back. Al, it's been a pleasure having you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.